So join me as I, you know, prepare breakfast and lunch for my family. Yes, this is like my routine. And so as you can see, my egg, I just set my egg on fire. Then in this other pot, it's a boiling water, as in water for spaghetti. We are going to be having spaghetti and egg, then bread and tea for breakfast. So for the bread and tea, I've already made my bread. I baked the bread. I'd removed one pan from the oven. I think there were still two pans left in the oven. My spark to the hot water, almost boiling, and breaking because of my last child. I'm breaking the sparks. It will not be too long for him. Then breaking the sparks, yes. And I also like to separate them. Try to make sure they are not stick together. When I'm done with putting them in the pot, I'm going to be stirring it, so they won't stick together. Yeah, that's what I always do. Somebody was asking me, how do I do it that my sparks don't stick together? I say, first of all, sometimes I add oil, sometimes I don't. Then I make sure I stir. Like as you can see now, I'm stirring it, trying to make sure none of them is stuck to each other. Then so these are what I'm using for the spag, my tomato mix, sesame oil, dark oil sauce, vegetable mix, my ginger garlic, and this is the pan of bread I brought out from the oven. The other ones are still baking. Yeah, so I set it aside and I came to check on my pots that's on fire. So I added salt to my spag and try to also stir, making sure they are not stuck together. So it to be, single and still searching. So I added salt to my spag, and that's it for now. Then I came back to my tea, set my cups. I brought out another pan of bread from the oven, and yeah, that's the pan of bread. Yeah. Then I think it was remaining one in the oven. Then I'm trying to make the tea now. Trying to make the tea. Cutting my sachet milk. Making bread in your home is far, far cheaper than buying it. First of all, you are going to be making it the way, as in it's going to be more nutritious. Secondly, it's going to be in a larger quantity. Yes. So, for more than a year now, I'm making bread. Since the price of bread skyrocketed, I had to shift to making bread by myself for my family and enjoy doing it. Yeah. So we are 6 now at home. That's why you're seeing 6 cups. That's why you're seeing 6 cups. So I'm done with the milk. I'm cutting my chocolate. Life of a mother. Making sure everybody's cup is filled. this, I'll go back to check on my pots that are on fire. Yeah, I need a spoons. I was confused there. So my spaghetti was ready. I turned on the tap and I poured seaweed out the hot water. Allow it to drain while I go to check on my egg. While I go to check on my egg, it wasn't ready yet. So I'm pouring my hot water in the teacups. Yeah. And we'll soon be having breakfast while our lunch will be in preparation. Is that correct? While our lunch will be prepared. Trying to stir to make sure everything is well mixed, and I'm plating the food, the bread and the tea. Everybody have their own plate according to colors. Yells. So breakfast is ready. While breakfast will be going on, we'll go back to the lunch. So when I'm done eating it, the constituents will come and carry their food to the dining to eat. While I continue with the lunch, so our breakfast is ready. And I came to the egg is now ready. I brought it out to the shank. I pour up the hot water and turn on the tap so it can be peeled and cooled. Yeah. So, and I'll go back to check. So it's time to make my spag peas. Mix them together. So my pot is on fire on a low heat. Yeah. I don't even know what happened here that is taking this long the time. So I'm adding my vegetable oil, yes. So this was like the last oil as at that time in the house that we had. Then kokore everything, every oil in every pan, kokore and put. Thank God it was enough. See that my spatula? That spatula can scrape off anything. Doesn't need to make the container look. So I'm adding my sesame oil to it, and I'm going to be adding my onion, my ginger, garlic, my pepper. Yeah, that's my pepper. Already my tomato mix has pepper, so I didn't need too much to be added. Then I added my curry powder, and I'm going to be adding my tomato mix. So I'll stir these two mix together. Adding salt. Oh, I didn't add salt for the beginning. Then this is my tomato mix. properly mixed, everything will marry. Yeah. Make sure everything. Then I will allow this to cook for a while, maybe for 2-3 minutes or thereabouts. They cooked, then I'll come back. Right, this is cooked. This has been on for a while. Then I'm going to be adding water. Yeah. And I will be covering this to allow it to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, so it is cooked now. You can see it's still boiling. Then after stirring, I'll be adding my spaghetti sweet, and that will be almost it. So we are now adding our spaghetti to our base. This spag stayed for a while, so that's why it stuck to the base of the sieve. And if I was using the other ladle, it would have helped scrape it up. But somebody is there behind the camera. Excuse me. To finish that spag that was left in the sieve. So I'm gonna be mixing this till everything is well mixed. Then I will add my dark soy sauce, then my vegetable mix, and that will be it. Then the eggs to be the topping. I'm still mixing this. At this point, heat is being turned down, not totally down, but very low. And so this is me adding the dark soy sauce. Yeah, this pack plenty. No, we are 6 for now. Mixing this again till it is well mixed. Then we'll be adding a vegetable mix to it. We forgot something. Our leaf. Oh my god, I don't know why they add it. I don't always. So this is our vegetable mix being added to the spag. Okay, so this vegetable mix, I always prepare them ahead of time and I stock them in the freezer so that whenever I want to make